What is up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, day traders, closet swing traders? Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. We did it. We made it. We did it. It is Friday. We are at the very end of the week, but we still got Amy in the house. Good morning, Amy, Bill. We got Brian, Christopher, Cindy, Franco, Greg K, my boy Greg Gilbert's in the house. Gerline rocking with us. We got GW, Joe, JT, Liza Lou, Richard Jet in the house. We got Ron. Good morning to Tanya, Win, Wally, Daniel out in YouTube land. Good morning to you as well, to all the lurkers in the back of YouTube, just hanging out, watching. It's okay. I still love you. You can at least say hi. But, worst case, hit that little thumbs up, the like, subscribe, whatever YouTube people tell you to do. I don't know. I just show up and I'm just a person on the internet. So you do you. But, a little thumbs up's always appreciated. And let's get into it. So, really strong close yesterday, which was Thursday. Looks like we are continuing to rock a little bit to the bullish side. So we do have a slight gap up at the very top range. Really good resistance. We got rejected off that uno, dos, tres times. So 3 times, including yesterday. We'll see what happens. I think it is bullish. I don't think we maybe a slight little pullback at open, but I think the third time is the charm. That was a bullish engulfing candle that we did yesterday as well. Ron's coming in hot and heavy. He got an entire list already. Man, Ron's ready to go. I love it. Next stop for me. The next immediate stop would be 430.20. I think that's a very weak one, but that would be the very next small little target. And then that's going to take me into my promised land of 431.82. Again, I've just had a line there forever. I don't know if that's the strongest spot where we definitely bounce. I was feeling much better about that 418.31, but that has been on my chart. That's my target. Probably more of the monthly, but honestly, we're probably looking for about 431.16 is the next bigger level. And then right after that, probably about 433.15. So essentially my 431.82 is my happy medium on that one, but we'll see how the day wants to play out. And I'm still bullish. I got to be bullish. The market has not told me. I said I'm only going short. I got short, nothing on the table. I'm nothing short, and I have no problem going short, but I need the market to tell me I'm going to go short. And right now, I'm not getting any signals to do so yet. So why fight the trend? And just let's roll bullish for me. Again, maybe small little pullback at open. The Qs, interestingly enough, it is a retest gap. We are still inside that big bearish candle. Obviously, the Qs picked up fire way before the SPY realized that we were in a bullish market. And we have a little bit of resistance that we're going to have to fight through. So those Qs might be a little bit tougher. Anything tech could be a little bit to the tougher side of things. I think it is doable that we could break out of there. You do have 2 big wicks. So I see a little bit more struggle depending on where we open. We still got 25 minutes till that ding, 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 that morning opening bell. That would take us, if we could break that resistance, my next spot is 356.23. And then that would follow us up with 359.33. I'm not sure if that one hits today. We'd have to be really, really, really bullish for that to happen. We'll have to see how we can handle that. It is a weekend, not a 3-day weekend. We are open on Monday, so it's not an extra long hold. And Fridays and Thursdays have been pretty strong, pretty positive this month. So we'll see where this thing wants to go to. Let's get into some of Ron's. I need like a little video when we get into Ron's stock picks. It's like a little video intro clip, and he's like, "Welcome to Ron's stock picks." All right, we got Franco wants to look at Baba. Yep, we could do that. All right, so we got pretty much nothing happening on Mara. Way to set the mood there, Ron. Way to set the mood. But we're just it's nothing but a lot happening within this range. This is a wide range. But 977 is our right now opening price. It is a gap up, so it's not bad. It just has been having some trouble getting out of this range. So Right now you're kind of smack in the middle of it. $10 is going to be a strong resistance. Can it break $10 today? Yeah, potentially we could get to 10.03. I think is probably a decent spot for some kind of close, if not 10.19. So I'm just worried about this longer term chop. It is a gap up. We are above the higher volume range. I would want to lean more bullish than bearish on it. This is a little capitulation candle. So I think we're getting ready to break, whether today is the day or not. But I do see some little bit of upside for MAR to come. So this would be capitulation, end of the world. We were about to sink. We bear trapped everybody. Strong volume on that candle. And then we had some kind of little pullback, resting period. And I think I do like this in a bullish direction. Question is how far can it go? Is today the day that we really break this chop? Once we break this chop, we're looking pretty good. I think we have a decent move ahead of us. We are, according to at least TradingView, in some type of squeeze. And we'll see if that could get continuation. So Mars not a bad play. Day trade could be a little bit rough. I do like it to the bullish side if you're going to take that one. Love. Now you're really setting the mood. Lovesac Company. All right, we got LOVE. This one's gapping down pre-market. Rest of the market's kind of gapping up. So this is showing a little bit of weakness. You're at one little level of support. If that one breaks, there's not a lot. I mean, next target is going to be 2202. That's already been retested. I think that's a very breakable target. And that will probably take you down to about 2157 before the next spot. But it's not showing any real strength when the market is. So probably short's the way to go. Technically, there's a little retest gap at some type of support. I can see some kind of a bounce. If you can short this thing at 2278, that's going to be your best bet to try to take that one short. But that is a gap down. Does look a little bit different than the rest of the market. Wayfair at $54. I don't even want to look at Wayfair anymore because I was looking at it down here, just trying to figure out where to build it. But there's so many more attractive stocks. And now all of a sudden we broke out and we're at $54. And it makes me want to question what I've been doing for the last 2 months and why I'm not picking up Wayfair. But and it's got tons of room to go, by the way. Like tons and tons of room. So we'll see what happens if there's more continued breakout. I'm looking for some kind of a pullback on this one. Today doesn't look like the day we get it. Probably at open, we might see a little slight red candle. That would be interesting to take the break. I think short float's pretty decent on Wayfair as well. Let me just see. Finviz, Wayfair. Yeah, I mean, it's only 33%. So it's got some room. I'm actually going to throw Wayfair pretty high on my list. Out of all of them so far, if we could get that red opening candle, something that gives us a sign to take a break. Keep in mind, it is up a lot. And Wayfair is not cooperating with me. I tried to drag it up. And then somehow I think I just deleted it off the list. I don't know. That's the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. It's opposite Friday. Okay, there. Now it's on the list. We take this long journey to the top. Because I don't know what happened to it last time. But we'll get it up there. I would like to see some kind of a pullback. We are above yesterday's VPOC. 33% short float is no joke. Lots of people starting to get trapped in this thing. And target on it. First target will be about 55.48. If that one breaks, we can get to 58. So that's a decent potential pop. So we're going to keep that on the list. See what happens with Wayfair. But I do want some kind of like, give me some kind of selling at open just to help with that squeeze a little bit. Groupon, I haven't heard in a while. I haven't heard of Groupon. Nice looking hammer that came in yesterday. Looks like a small little gap up into it's got a little resistance there. So again, 593 GRPN. Let's see what the short float is on this one. GRPN probably got to be high. I mean, the company, yeah, 29%. Somehow Wayfair has a higher short float than Groupon. It's like they'll send you a deal if you use email. And everyone else is like, I got Snapchat, I got text, I got AI. Maybe Groupon's going to have some AI. I don't know. But yeah, strong resistance somewhere around this 592. We'll see what happens. But that is a interesting looking hammer to keep an eye on. It's very close to $5. It could be tradable. It looks like we are starting to wake up a little bit. And my guess, and if I took a stab at this thing, we're probably also at the 618. It's either the 50 or the 618. Let's see. See how accurate I can get this one. That's pretty close. And the 50. So we got rejected off the 50. Nice little pullback. And the next target here would be 694. That's some decent return, and that will take you up to the 618. So that's probably going to be your longer term target that we hit next week. So day trade wise, going to be tough. But if you're playing that as a swing, it's got a little bit of room. I would essentially just be playing that hammer and see what happens from there. Lemonade, LMND. Is that the right one? Yep, Lemonade. It's got good volume ahead of us, somewhere at $22. That could give you a nice little move. We are getting into a little congested of an area. Not really quite a gap though for a morning play. We're gapping down, but still inside candle. So Lemonade, I'd probably leave off the table. Maybe for a swing, but even on that swing, we got to get some kind of a bigger pullback. Would be interesting on that one. SLG, SL Green Realty Corp. Everybody knows this company. Never heard of them. I never heard of them. But they're green. They're also green on the day. Slight little gap up, about 10 cents. Has some room to go. You do have a moving average coming in roughly around 27.62. So I would take a stab and put that. You can probably get a little bit higher, 27.73. But good breakout, good looking potential swing. Again, even on a swing, I'd like to see some kind of a pullback. Maybe come back down to 24.89. That would be a decent spot to look to get in. But day trade wise, I'd probably leave that one alone as well for me personally. DDD has been popping up on the screener a lot. I know a lot of you guys have been looking at DDD, rightfully so. It's already had a decent pop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days in a row. Little resting candle, and it looks like it could get continuation. You do have this moving average you got to battle through somewhere around $10.13. But that would be a very good resistance as well. If that starts to break, I don't know, maybe the future's back for 3D printing. We'll see. You're looking at 1073 would be that spot. If that starts to break, there's nothing really in the way till about 17. So it's about 70% on your money, which is pretty solid. Interesting. I'll keep it on the list. Day trade wise, it's a lot of, 7 candles in a row is gonna be tough. All right, let's take a look at BABA. I think BABA was gapping down a little bit if I remember from pre-market. Yeah, a little bit of a gap down. Again, it's just kind of stalling out between some of those moving averages. So I still like it longer term. I think it looks decent. I do see my full 5 wave count, at least on the daily structure. So let me see if I get that pen. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little ABC. I think this is a 1. So if this one pulls back again, 2, that should be our break. 3, 4, 5. So on a swing, I like it. Day trade wise, we're just kind of in this resting consolidation period. For me personally, I only kind of want to go long on this thing, and that would be, I almost want to see us get some kind of candles that close above 86.62. If we could get that, we'd be decent. That would take us up to probably somewhere around 88.85. So we'll see, but it is a struggle bus for Baba. We'll see if we can actually get the break. Lou coming in hot and heavy. Lou's got VLO. We got 15 minutes. Valero Energy. So gapping down about 4 pennies, still inside day. This would be a fantastic one to look for a swing trade. I like this a lot, actually. Day trade wise, it's probably going to be a chop day, I would imagine. If we start getting above 113.20, that would be interesting for day trade, for continuation. I like this bullish. This is a nice little double bottom, also a longer term double bottom. My guess is probably This right here is the ABC. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC. This is our first little attempt for break. And that looks fantastic for a swing trade. Day trade again, it is a high wave, which usually means we have a little bit of consolidation, indecision if we're going to get that break or not. But Ron says all those were over 25%. Shorts, we got BAC, VLO. Let me just add VLO. I'm going to add it before I forget to. Again, I'm probably not going to look for a swing trade, but I would very much like a potential. I mean, I'm not going to probably take a day trade on it, but I do like it a lot for a swing. So I just want to make sure it's on my list, and this way we could follow up on that one. Bank of America, BAC. A little bit of a gap down. It does have a little bit of resistance. Looks like somewhere really around 29.30. It's also got a little support, kind of where we're opening now. It does look like we had a little bit of a break higher. 2 strong days. That's a little bit of a retest. Didn't quite get to this 28.85. Honestly, I don't really know what to do with BAC at this point. I would imagine we could go higher. Stay bullish. Day trade wise, again, just kind of inside. It's going to be a little bit to the tougher side, but I do like the fact that it is forming some type of base down there. And again, might be another one interesting to look at for a swing, but for a day trade, we'll see if we get something with a little bit more momentum for me out of the gate. All right, Disney with the hammer, 92.72. They got the partnership with Apple and their ski goggles. That is a decent. Yep, we're above 2 different levels. Question is Disney going to stall out? I mean, both of those have been retested already. We're starting to make our way up. So 93.24 is going to be really the next target that I think. And then after that on Disney, I don't see anything in the way to take us right back into 97.47. So that might be an interesting spot. That's an interesting candle. Disney will throw in higher. It might get some more momentum again for daily range. I don't know, but it might be worth taking a look at and seeing if we get a setup, because it definitely, especially with the bullish market behind us, if the market wants to move, Disney should move as well. So Disney could be a decent one for a day trade. I also like it as a swing. And again, probably first target for me would be about on a swing 97.49. So if you can make some R's work before that, I think that looks pretty good. Rock says you was so right about Carvana. Yeah, Carvana just crazy. Crazy. Franco says got November calls on it. Franco's, which stock was that one? I forget already. Oh, Baba. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And then Lou says swing for the 10 EMA. Yep, I like that as a swing as well. Ron says Nvidia. So Nvidia with a nice little gap up today. Tesla also has a gap up today as well. Let me see what YouTube people are saying, because Scott wants to look at a firm, and there you go. I was like, how's nobody talking about Tesla right now? But Tom is coming in with Tesla, so we'll take a look at Tesla. Again, good little gap up on the vids. Let's see if this one's going to be sustainable. By that, I mean, can we move $10 and also break $400 today? Is that a tall order to have? I don't know, but we got one little resistance, 391.63. That could curb some enthusiasm. I think we could actually go higher than that. Even this one's been retested already. Probably my target on this one. Keep in mind, so this is a retest gap. I do like the fact, so I think this red candle supersedes this green candle. So this one right here, that would be technically a retest candle, and we should expect a pullback. But this is really just a resting candle inside of this big red down day. So the fact that we're really getting above at least the opening price of that is interesting. Obviously, the Bears came in here last time, smacked this thing right back down when we tried, but that caused all of that retest to happen. We didn't quite get to that VPOC, which is where I'm coming up with my targets for. That would take me to 396.64. Could we get some kind of? I would like to see this act a little bit where we get like a candle or two down, we get some immediate selling, and then I think it is time to buy Nvidia. Let's see. Let's scroll up. We'll get Nvidia up there as well. Gertline made 4R on Carvana. You made more money on Carvana than Carvana has made on Carvana. That's crazy. I mean, think about that. That's wild. Netflix. Nice gap on Netflix. Ooh, where can this thing find some trouble? Maybe 441. Mamma mia. That looks good. Again, this one is a retest gap, clearing a lot. Give me some kind, please give me a setup. Please, stock market gods, give me some kind of a pullback. Give me something. Give me like a good candle. It's got plenty of room. I like Netflix a lot. Here's DJ's bowl prediction of the day. I think we hit 511, 512.88. So mark that down. 512.88. Next stop for Netflix. Would love to see some pullbacks first. Hopefully we can get it. I see nothing in the way till in that 512.88 range. So not today. That would be one heck of a Netflix day. We would need a lot more subscribers to sign in today just to make that work. But I'll give it 30. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna go 30-day time limit too. 30 days, 518. We'll see what happens. Sylvan, crazy find. I like it. AAPL, and then we got to get to Affirm, and then Tesla as well. Apple. Yeah, we could see some more movement on Apple. I think 184.21 is decent. Again, slight little retest gap. So if everything works the way I want, we're gonna get some red candles on all of these things that we could take some kind of a break on. Trying to see if we can find a little support. Firstly, around 180.71. If not, then I'm looking for about 180.01. 180.01, right by a nice psychological whole number. I would like that one a little bit better. That's even decent for a swing trade. And let's see how wild this market can go. We do have high volume. This was a sell-off. This one came during the day that ski goggles were introduced to the world. And man, if we could get a break of 185.01, sky's the limit for Apple. But I don't know, maybe $200 for Apple. Really, really good gap. Again, probably going to be a little bit more choppy than maybe even Netflix or some of those other ones that we went to, just because you are inside this kind of high wave. It's not, I mean, it's a high wave, but now you're starting to trap some of the bears that came into this thing. Let me do one more thing. Let's see if we can get a fib just on that candle. Are we trapping more than 50% so far with this open? Not yet. Half the shorts is still correct. All right, let's see if we get some selling. Let's see if we get a little bit of a slight pullback at open, maybe some profit taken from this day. But I like that one too. So Apple's, okay, it's already high on the list. Perfect. Take a look back at Affirm, AFRM. Higher. Higher. $22.01 is going to be my target on that one. That one is a retest gap, so I would need a pullback on a firm. And then pop that one more bullish. And then we got Tesla to Tessie. Is at 250 or was at 250, breaking all sorts of type of support. Maybe this one could get some kind of pullback because that is a retest. Really, really good gap. Next stop for Tessie, and this is before they got the Cybertruck out there too. 294.55 is our next stop on Tesla. So let's see if we can get some kind of pullback, some kind of entry level on the Tessie, but that looks good for some kind of continuation. Let's see if we can get let's kind of plan out some of these trades real quick. What do we got? 3 more minutes. Gurleen wants to take a look at Roku. Yeah, but I hate Roku. Don't you know that, Gurleen? I hate it. I hate it because we tried really hard to get a trade yesterday. It just went without me. And now Roku is not invited to Thanksgiving. It's crazy how that works. But maybe Roku could be a little forgiving today. Maybe it'll give us a shot today. I still like it bullish. Yeah, that looks like a good gap too. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days in a row. We are opening above this 200. Could we see a little pullback? My guess is probably not. Realistically, what would make sense is that we could. And I think Roku still has a decent short float on this thing too. Fine, Gurleen. I'm going to add back to the list. Let's see if I can make some amends with Roku. Let's see. All right. And GM with news. Yeah, GM and Ford, I think, made a deal with Tesla to use the chargers, to use the charging station. So they have some type of partnership. Let me see if I can just change some of these over. I got Apple. Nobody wanted to look at Meta today, so I'll take that off the list. Let's put Affirm. I'm just setting up my TOS Affirm. See if we get some levels on some of these things. Netflix, definitely want to keep that one on my list. NFLX. And then I have Bob already, so we're going to take that one off for the open. And let's throw that Roku up there for Gurleen. ROKU. Again, the only thing I really hate about it is one, it's already been a bad week with Roku. Make me get missed on that last one. And we do have a lot of days positive. Doesn't mean it can't go up higher, but that would be what I'm watching for. All right, let me switch this over. We'll see what we could do with some opening trades. Apple's already starting to push, so that's interesting. We got Affirm. Gave us a little bit of a pullback on Affirm. Maybe what we could do here is probably do some kind of I gotta get this thing off my chart. Some kind of a fib. What would be an interesting pullback spot? So maybe somewhere around 1897 if we could get it. That would be the 618, and that's the spot I'd probably be looking to take a pop there. Man, we got like 20 seconds left. Everybody out there in YouTube land, you guys are absolutely incredible. You made it to the end of the week. I mean, whether you're up or down, that's something to be proud of. You at least learned something about yourself, something about the market, something about just trading in general, and that's something to hold on to. So next week, we got it. Jerome Powell coming in. Be ready for that one. Market is open. I'll catch all you guys later. Take